Hey guys, I forgot to turn my microphone on. Let's see. We're going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Red hearts if you made it through. Purple hearts if it resonates. Green hearts if you're working on it. Yellow hearts if you rock with me. Got my 6, meaning have my back because I have yours. By the way, this is Phoenix. You see I got my nails done. Look at that. My niece just does me so well. And my feet, same color. So there you have it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and pull from the Intuit Tarot deck to see what energies come out. Again, please do me a favor. I can't stress it enough. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. There is time to celebrate. There is gatherings. There's good times. There's reunions happening. So you might be having a reunion, going to some type of social gathering or a party. That is a good thing. That's the way to start the reading off. You're happy for the energies that are there. 3 of Cups energy is, letting you know that it's a grateful situation, celebrating friendships, and so there you have it. We have the Star. There was a lack of faith at some point. A lack of faith. A card fell in my lap. Where is it at? The Moon energy, subconscious, and also a natural born leader. So yeah, you're celebrating now because at some point there was a lack of faith, and you are the leader. You are somebody who gets things going. Your intuition was blocked at one point, which caused anxiety, and also the 3 of Wands, a lack of foresight. You weren't able to see what it was that you needed to do in the situation. Hold on, my nephew's calling me. Okay, this was a thing of to be continued. So we have the 3 of Cups, we have the Star, King of Wands, and the Moon. So something about your intuition being blocked, and that you need to go out and have some type of social gathering to get your energy back up because you had some type of lack of faith. And when it comes to you normally being the person who gets everything together, there has been a lack of foresight. So basically, your third eye has been off. You're not able to use your intuition to see ahead of you like you normally would, or to see, certain energies and you're feeling hopeless. You have a lack of faith going. And this is in regards to a soulmate type energy because it comes in the reverse, and also birds. So communication, negotiate is here when it comes to some type of communication. It says text or call, making contact. You're nervous. It's like the people that you've been dealing with is in a flighty mode. They go up and down, back and forth, and you're questioning this twin flame soulmate type energy. That's the reason why the swans come in reverse. So this is an energy that you've been in, but you can't see or have a feeling or a notion about what's going to happen next. And so therefore, when it comes to, look at all the cards that come out, unsure energy, the ladybug, we have King of Water, Cancer energy, we have air energy, Aquarius, Queen of Air, and also we have the Stork, anything that's going to happen. And we have mice here. It says illness, fatigue, stress, and ship, going places, adventurous vehicles, enterprise, movement with the wind, swift travel, and overseas. So the lack of foresight is telling you to move forward. Stop wondering and trying to be optimistic about things you don't have any faith in. You just have to move forward and start to celebrate the things that what's going to happen. The outcomes, if that means, just going out and having a good time instead of stop trying to figure out what's going to happen with this air, water type energy, your energy and air energy kind of seems like. So we have the Star now. With the Star in the Chariot, there is no movement here. You've been stagnant. And with the Star energy, because you have the lack of faith, this is the Queen of Air, which is Star energy. You're not asserting yourself, and you're not optimistic like you normally would be, so again, the universe is saying, get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your days trying to get high. I'm just saying, you got to get up and go outside and see things from a different perspective and go from there. Does that make sense? So I'm going to pull from another tarot deck to clarify the 3 of Cups energy. I just believe that when it comes to Star comes out 3 different times. So you could be dealing with the air energy. But the thing is that with the Star, being optimistic and going after your dreams and trusting in the universe, and also healing when it comes to why you're deciding to go out and do more things and find people who complete you and have a good time and not worry about what's going on. The Star energy, like I said, it comes out twice, one unsure, one upright, one in the reverse. And so the thing is that all of this optimistic energy of you normally having faith and being able to see certain things comes with the completion. Now, here it is. You're going to have a beautiful beginning, but the lack of faith here is keeping you stagnant, worrying about a soulmate and the lack thereof. And this could be a natural born leader that you're talking to, but at some point, Two of Wands, you have to make a decision about the roads that you're at, but the subconscious is there, like it's anxiety and it's blockages when it comes to this energy. And so therefore the universe is saying, you know what, you can't worry about if somebody else is going to transform. You have to worry about yourself, and that comes with the Four of Cups in the reverse. And so, you know, when the Four of Cups is in the reverse, it just lets you know a different way of looking at it, has you looking at a different way of thinking is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, it could be some type of, you know, I want to say, you know, like you have to set these type of boundaries, or you reach this plateau of not knowing what it is, because all of the, you know, missed opportunities when it comes to you being stagnant, it's not good. And so you have to know that, you know, you can't, how do I say this in a nice way? You can't wait on somebody. You know, I'm saying it as nice as possible, but you can't wait on anyone to get it together. And that's the thing that you've been doing. And it's okay. You know, you have to be able to see a different side of this, a different me. You know, Keisha Cole's A Different Me. You have to be able to see a different side of what you've been going through and how you feel. So a different me comes out. Look, the Two of Cups in the reverse. So here the key is locked, which is love, you know, and here it's open. So you got to release things. You got to release it and know why the opportunities are not coming your way. Four Cups in the reverse is what we're clarifying now. Comes out with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're juggling your emotions when it comes to this. Bottom of the deck is Temperance. You need balance. You need balance. You need to start going places. The balance is going to come from you seeing different things, having fun, and being optimistic again, and being around people, and stop restricting yourself from saying, you know what, I'm going to postpone this. I'm not going to go here. I'm not going to do that. You know, and I'm going to, you know, just stay in hermit mode. I'm not going to do that. And that's with the Three of Wands being in the reverse. So get out of hermit mode, start going out, seeing different things besides, and this is me preaching to the choir, right? You can't meet nobody if you're not outside, you know, unless you're going to look for the UPS driver. That was a TikTok that came out. But again, you have to be able to see what it is. See addictions in the reverse. You have to let go of that codependent energies and go from there. And that's the reason why the star energy is coming out so many times. And the completion comes with you have an awakening, because at some point you had a lack of faith. And eventually your friendships will do some, you know, will make you feel some way. This friendship is leading to more acceptance that everything happens for a reason. So maybe in the process of you going out, you're going to find male and female company, and therefore you're going to be able to accept the things, and it's not going to be codependent. And then from the other people, guess what? You're going to hear the apologies in a way that is not going to come out the way you want to. I got my nails done again, finally, and my feet. Oh my God. So it says you can expect an apology you want to hear, but remember, you had to juggle how you felt about the situation, which caused you stagnation. And so again, the apology is going to come, but again, this is a codependent energy that you were a part of. And so therefore you have to know that just because it comes doesn't mean that it's going to change anything with this person, place, thing, or situation. And so therefore you know, even if it comes, you have a decision to make. And that's the same thing that the universe is trying to get you to decide. You have to decide if you want to accept this apology or if you're going to accept the new beginnings. And that is the art of two. So twos are balanced partnerships, duality, and choices. So you have a choice. You have a decision that needs to be made. And therefore, once it's made, how are you going to feel? It's time to decide about this relationship. It's time to decide about this relationship, and that is where you are when it comes to this situation. It needs balance. You need to move forward, and you need to stop restricting yourself when it comes to this. Healing old wounds. This will help you heal. Healing old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So again, when the apology comes, you're going to have to look at everything for what it is and go from there, if that makes sense. So there you have it. Let me pull from the Four Agreements, and then we're going to pull from the crystal deck. We're going to let this old energy go. I just believe that, yeah, you have to heal in order to move forward from this energy. And so two cards turned over. from the 4 agreements. Remember being impeccable with your words, not making assumptions, and don't take anything personally, because you've done your best. So don't take anything personally and don't make assumptions. Embrace the freedom. It says you gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spells can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. And so this is speaking to me right now, because I did take something personally that someone said, and it just kind of had me spiral out. And I was just like, you know what? And you know what I did? I'm proud of myself. I just was quiet. I didn't respond. I made the decision that this was something that I know that I've done my best in regards to, and I'm not going to give you that energy to be able to drink your poison. I'm not drinking your poison. I'm moving forward. And so, again, don't take anything personally what somebody is going through, because 9 times out of 10, this person has problems and issues that they need to they need to fix. They need to heal. And don't make assumptions. Let your life be transformed. Stop making assumptions. And again, I just said that this person has something that they have to do, even if they don't. Don't make assumptions. And I shouldn't have said that, in that same boat. Here's the butterfly and the butterfly. So, it says, let your life be transformed. When you stop making assumptions, your words become impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. So this is, maybe this is something that I needed to hear when it comes to don't take anything personally. And don't make assumptions, because, again, I read this book before, but when it comes to making decisions on should somebody stay or go, well, I chose for somebody to be out of my life, period, because what they said was basically just wrong on all aspects, because hurt people, and I understand that, but at some point, when is enough going to be enough? And sometimes accepting their bullshit and also waiting for an apology and understanding that it was more to you than just a friendship is not worth it. And so sometimes that's when you have to send strength and healing, period, and say, I've done all I can do, and move forward. And that is where you have to find peace, and you have to get to that point to where you know that you've done your best. The tree agate is here, and go from there. So again, it's that saying, 9 times out of 10, if I cut you off, you handed me the scissors, because I accept people for who they are. And sometimes I don't expect an apology, but when it comes to friendships and things and what you say and how you do things, I've had enough old wounds that I've been through that sometimes I can't accept it, the bullshit. So heart and crown chakra, changing your belief system, unlearning to relearn, right? So the crown chakra is your spirituality, selflessness, and wisdom. You have to unlearn to relearn, unlearn to relearn from the past. The past causes fear, and the future causes anxiety. You have to live in the present moment and know that in the past you've done your best, and in the future you have no control over. So you just have to move forward and go from there. So the heart chakra is your ability to send strength and healing, period. Send strength and healing, period. Be at peace with everything that you've done, because you've done your best in these situations. This is earth connections, inner peace, and stability. It says, I am connected to the natural cycles of life, the ebb and flows of life, the wheel of fortune. You're connected to the ebb and flows of life. So accept the apology, move forward. Awakening is what you had to have in order for you to realize that it's time for you to heal old wounds. So let's go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.